Here comes the cold front coming in. Everyone keeps looking out their window. Where's the cold front? Here yet? Keep checking. It's like those days when you had to wait for your tax return to come in the mail, and every day you're running to the mailbox like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? That's what it looks like on social media right now. Everyone checking out where the cold front is. So I have to give credit to that little joke to Gus, our audio guy in the back. He thought of that analogy. But the cold front is nearby. It's just north of the valley. We'll be coming in later this afternoon, and it will hit quickly as the cool air comes in at the ground. Some of the warm, humid air will be lifted up. We could have some showers, maybe a couple of brief little thunderstorms, but then behind it, maybe a little bit of light showers or drizzle in this evening, and some of that warm, humid weather goes over top of the cool air and keeps the clouds locked in for your evening plans and maybe most of Saturday too. Cold front this afternoon, if you saw earlier, the timing is kind of about from 1 o'clock on the northern edge of Starr County to maybe about 4 o'clock by the time it gets to the coast and southern Cameron County. Even though we're in the 90s now, as soon as that front hits, temperatures go down quickly. Everywhere will be in the 50s and 60s by this evening. Even earlier than that, in most cases, once the front goes through, temperatures will probably drop a good 20 or 25 degrees within the first hour. So it may go from about 90 degrees to like 60, 65, 70 degrees rather quickly within an hour, hour and a half. Cool weather conditions continue for Saturday. I think we'll still be mainly in the 60s for highs, and we'll warm up a little more by Sunday. Right now, the cold front knocking on the door. It's out there. Wait, you hear it? Wait. Okay. There it is. Forgot how far back the wall was. It's out there. Coming our way, still 90 in Falfurrias, but that temperature probably will tumble about 20 degrees within an hour or so when the front passes shortly. Temperatures in the 50s in San Antonio, where it's been most of the day. Temperatures at 93 in McAllen right now, 92 in Raymondville, 91 in Brownsville. A lot of 90s out there. The heat index, too, if you're outside doing a little work right now, ooh, it's feeling sweaty. With the heat and humidity combined there, it feels like 103 in Harlingen, Weslaco, and Raymondville with the heat index. So it is quite hot feeling, but in a couple hours it will go away quickly. And later this afternoon, 78 for an average temperature at 3. Although if you look at the map of the valley by then, it may be close to 90 still around Brownsville if the front hasn't quite made it, and may only be in the low 60s in Starr County. So depending on where you are, it will be a wide temperature range, but pretty much everyone in the 60s and 50s this evening. So if you are headed out to football this evening, I guess you could say this is football weather. Yeah. Yes, Dina agrees. You won't be sweating very much, that's for sure. Keep the jacket handy. It probably won't rain very much, but there might be a couple sprinkles or drizzle around. Temperatures at kickoff time in the low 60s in most areas. May fall into the upper 50s toward the end of the game. A little windy, too. Wouldn't be surprised to see gusts still around 25 to 30 miles per hour at times during the game. So definitely bundle up like it's, not like it has been. It won't be warm. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s by 2 p.m. The front draw right in about the middle of the valley or coming into parts of the mid and upper valley at 2 o'clock and then sweeps through quickly. And see how quickly temperatures fall along with it. By 4 p.m. it could be very warm in Brownsville. The front hasn't quite made it, but in the 60s behind the front. And then by 6 p.m. the model shows a lot of places falling through the 60s and into the 50s later tonight. So a quick drop in temperatures, and it stays cool with temperatures may not get out of the 60s on Saturday. Here we are with the rain chances. I don't think we're seeing any severe weather. The front doesn't have much rain with it right now, but a couple of showers or a storm could briefly pop up along the front this afternoon as it moves through the valley. So if you're outdoors this afternoon, when the front hits, there could be a little burst of rain, and then it gets windy and cooler, and the rain probably moves away quickly and just maybe some drizzle left over. Future track again shows some drizzle and sprinkles around tonight and tomorrow. Maybe some very, very light rain, but kind of just chilly weather through tomorrow. I think Saturday overall is a dry day. You see mostly cloudy skies. That should keep temperatures mostly in the 60s. Probably won't be much rain anywhere, maybe a sprinkle or two in the morning, but Saturday stays mainly dry. By Sunday, the warm air starts to try to come back, and as it does, it may trigger a couple showers later in the day, in the afternoon hours. So I think Sunday could start off dry, but not big time rain, but maybe a couple of little showers here and there in the afternoon. But warmer temperatures, it should be back at least in the 70s, maybe even busting the 80-degree mark later on Sunday afternoon. 92 for a high today. Could be a little bit hotter. A shower or storm this afternoon, then getting windy and colder as the front goes through, and the winds pick up from the north-northwest. Could gust over 30 miles per hour, especially right along the front. And then down to 58 later tonight. Some places could be a little cooler, especially in Starr County and the Upper Valley, and maybe some sprinkles or light rain showers. In the first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, may not get out of the 60s tomorrow. That's something we don't see this often in early October. And by Sunday, we should make it back at least close to 80 or so. If it stays a little cloudier, some places may stay in the 70s, but getting warmer on Sunday, maybe a couple rain showers in the afternoon and evening. Monday's Columbus Day, and then it's back to kind of the same old. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s, high humidity, maybe a shower in spots. There is another weak front that gets here next week. Not like this one. It could heat temperatures up Tuesday, then maybe just trigger a couple showers or storms by Wednesday and Thursday, but not much change in temperatures expected. So we'll keep tracking your first 1-5 forecast coming up. And now here's Dina.